Hello, this is Marie Claire from energyforexperts.com, leading authority in the world when it comes to helping experts unlock their energy so that they can live their ideal lifestyle. And today is part of that ideal lifestyle that I'm living because it's a holiday and I thought, well, let me just take this holiday and make it in a relaxed day because it's the middle of the week. It's Thursday, and I love doing that. Just in the middle of the week, taking a day off and refill this oil lamp to shine again. So the thought that came to me this morning and that I want to talk to you about is actually connected to a story. When I was 34, I started ice skating and I was so passionate about it. For years, I was training like several times a week. I had a Czech trainer who was so frustrated. He always said, why didn't you come to me when you were 3 or 5? Then I could have brought you to the top because you're a natural. And I could feel it. I really was talented to do this. And I was already 34 when I started. So it was just wonderful to do it. I could free up my thoughts. I didn't have to worry about anything. It was about balance. I love movement. I love change. I love doing new things, and that was all connected in ice skating. So I trained, and one day my teacher, my trainer said, you know what? When you train, you tend to start with your right side. Why don't you never start with your left side? I said, well, because it's easier. It flows. I'm right-handed. So it doesn't take me any effort. I don't have to think. I don't have to put extra effort into the balance. It's just there and it's so easy. And you say, it's nice, it looks really good. But when you do your left side, it is pure beauty. It's so beautiful. And I said, how is that? Because it feels like a lot of effort. I have to put in all my thought. I have to put all the intention that I have. And it's really difficult. It feels like square and as if my muscles are not doing everything I want them to do. It's as if I have to be more in control of everything. And you said, yeah. And that's why it's this beautiful. And I took that message with me. It stayed with me up till this day where it pops up again. And I'm thinking, how can we connect this message to the way you are eating? And when we think of that, what is your pattern here? Because I know when you're crazy busy in your office, you're an entrepreneur, and it's evening and you come downstairs and you go to the kitchen and say, oh my God, I don't feel like starting here again and making a fresh meal. Then I have to shop, I have to do this, I have to do that, all that effort. You just pick up the phone and you order a pizza to deliver to your door. How easy is that? But what we do, because it's easy, and how we build that up day after day after day, well, that is how you will feel like, that's how you will look like, because it's easy and you keep doing it. It's a habit, it's a routine, and you're not thinking about it anymore. It becomes boring. There is no intention in it anymore. There is no purpose anymore. And that adds up, because how will you feel when you keep calling every day to the pizza joint or the hamburger joint to deliver your food? How will that make you feel at the end of the week, at the end of the month, of the year? And I know for a fact that many entrepreneurs have this kind of habit. Actually, they're ordering a lot or buying prepackaged foods because it's easy, right? But what is easy doesn't make you grow. What's easy keeps you here, right here. It doesn't outgrow you. You can't outgrow the bad mood that you have because of all that junk. You cannot outgrow the relationships that you have. You cannot outgrow the relationship that you have with yourself. You cannot outgrow the vision that you have for yourself, for your life, for your business. You cannot put your limits. You're not taking the, I shouldn't say, well, the limits that you already reached, and you're not putting them over there to grow between that space. And when you're there again, you create a new space to grow. You're never gonna do that when you keep things doing because they're easy. And of course, I know I like things easy too, but how is the quality of that easy? Because I do teach my clients systems and automate, how they can automate their systems so it becomes easy to do them. But at first it's difficult. It's really difficult. But why is it difficult? Because you may not be making those healthy meals. And when you don't do what's difficult, it will stay difficult. It will always be an effort. It will always feel uncomfortable. So, what about you starting to practice your left side in your kitchen? Or the side, or the right side if you're left-handed. How about that? By putting more thought into it. And let me ask you, what is, and this can go for any area in your life actually, it goes with your relationships. Where are you doing things because they're easy? And what is the result of that? Are you still growing in your relationships? In your business, what are you doing because it's easy, but you're not expanding your potential because it's easy to be here, right? I want you to explore that. What is it that you're still doing because it's easy? Because you don't want to put in more effort? And what can you put in more thought? Like in your food, how can you put more thought into that food? How can you put more intention and purpose into your food so that you start feeling better? You uplift your mind and your spirit so that you are a more bubbly person to relate to or to work with or do anything with. And that is actually how you can make change happen. It's all about what you're doing because it's easy. Start practicing what takes a little bit more effort, because then you have to do something new. Then you have to do something that you put more thought into, intention, purpose. And when you put purpose into the things you do, things start becoming more beautiful, right? Such as my left side. When I started practicing it, at first it was difficult, but then it became easy. What first is difficult becomes easy when you start practicing it. So I invite you to give this make this an experiment for the next 7 days. Just one thing where you are doing things because they're easy. How can you put more thought and effort and purpose into it again? And until we talk again, know that your health is your business and it's my passion. So I'm here if you need help with your lifestyle and if you want to live and work your full potential, because you know it is connected to the way you eat, and from there on everything starts changing for you. So talk to you next week. Bye bye.